if I have to go full rental car on my body on the day to finish, then I can recover after that.
Welcome back. Running down a dream part 3. Will I get there this time? Hang around to find out. I'm going to hang around it and I'll find out. It eluded me last year with illness and otherwise, but I'm registered and planning to take the start line tomorrow in the Taranaki off-road half marathon, if I ever get through these roadworks. Before I take the start line, let's look at the preparations and the failed attempts since Running Down a Dream Part 2.
Training run update. 3.5 weeks out from the half marathon now. Had a little bit of time off the legs since Purkai circuit in part 2. I'm gently battling to build some Ks and not ruin my legs, which is a fine balance. This is attempt 3 at a half marathon. Okay, so 2 weeks out from the Taranaki off-road half marathon, and I haven't run in a long time, but I'm down, but I'm not out. So a quick training run to see how my IT band and ankle play the game.
So the dream's not over yet. A week out from the Taranaki off-road half marathon, which at the moment is my next attempt. Probably about 6 months or more later than where I quite intended to be knocking off the half marathon, but life has gotten in the way, and almost gotten in the way of this one as well. Gonna go and try cut some laps of a local lake. I've got a goal in mind of 10 laps, which should take me somewhere around the 18 kilometre mark, which is reasonably ambitious, but I'll take it easy and see how it goes. So let's see how that goes.
Five laps down. Lap number 9, second to last. Pace has dropped off slightly, but at this point it's about finishing this lap and the next one. This, I believe, is the most laps I've ever put in around here, and certainly already this is my longest run in months. Done a couple of 7 kilometre runs in the last week. Probably my first runs in a month. I've just clocked over a bit over 15k now. Just want to get it done and then recover, ready for next weekend. First lap. 17.1k, so I'm pretty happy with that. It's about 10k over each of my last runs and one of the longest in quite some time. I always want to try and get some lap records if I can, just personal bests, but I didn't want that at the expense of distance, so try and come in for a strong finish. So I'll have a look at my Strava and see how that went for me.
Now there's one thing left to do, that's recover. So I'm registered, got all the information I need for the morning. Now I've got to try and find somewhere to sleep tonight. New Plymouth is ruthless when it comes to freedom camping. Also incredibly busy here over summer, and as a result the campgrounds charge accordingly and they're packed. And if I'm going to be surrounded by people, I sure as hell aren't paying a lot of money to do it. I went to investigate a stealth camp before, but it's in a area that has restricted traffic movements in the evening. One too many things not on my side to consider that, which is unfortunate because it's also only four-wheel drive accessible, but here we are. I'm loaded up ready for dinner, so I'm going to go and see if I can nab one of the few non-self-contained spots that you can legally freedom camp. I don't like my chances. Alright, so I found somewhere to cook dinner. Not allowed to camp down here, and they do enforce it quite strictly and deal out $400 fines. But it's going to be a pretty sweet place to have dinner and contemplate where exactly I am going to camp. So that's without a doubt another people farm, and even as I finish my dinner it's getting really busy, so that's my cue to leave. However, I've got a plan. You'll have to watch to find out. I'm going to hope that it's quiet, I'm going to hope that I can camp there, otherwise I am going full stealth camp because everywhere's booked. Aside from everywhere being booked, I don't really want to take my chances stealth camping in New Plymouth unless I absolutely have to. I could have solved all this stress and problem by being better prepared, but problem being that the campground that I stayed at previously, I believe, was almost double what it was last time. I object to that. I don't care if it's busy, I don't put my prices up because I'm busy. I think that's price gouging. Plans changed slightly. Got sick of driving, and so stealth camp. See how this goes. No. Well, that was an interesting night. Got woken up at 4 AM by vehicles. A truck leaving and coming back and leaving. I think I got spotted once. Decided that was my cue to leave. So I'd come into town and managed to catch another 40 minutes of sleep. So I'm going to park up ready for the shuttle, have some breakfast, get changed and ready to go. Let's do this. Well, I've got to say, feeling a little bit rushed now. This bus is lining up and we've got 20 minutes to go and I'm still having breakfast. But it will be fine. Time to catch the special bus.
A little bit of Sunday, and then we're into it. We'll do a countdown. I've got DJ BB on tonight.
We're off on the count of 8.
Whoa, we're halfway there. And we're done. About 2.5 hours approximately, but got to wait for the official time. But Garmin, I think, was 2 hours 32. You know, a little bit premature on that, but damn good result. So now to catch a bus back to New Plymouth, inhale all of the carbs, kick around, wait for prize giving, then make a plan. Finally knocked that off. So now it's a case of what is the next challenge. After 11 years, finally knocked off a half marathon and an off-road half marathon at that. So keep chasing your dreams, no matter how long it takes. And I'm pretty sure I'll add something else to the list soon. I'm just not prepared to call it yet, but I've got something in mind. Well, the beach already looks packed, but let's try and find a shark, because I'm filthy after that. Then I'm going to go find some food. So that was a bit of a fail. Usually the beaches will have a cold shower. Might go and have a bit of a soak in a hot pool and kill some time while I wait for prize giving. There we have it, the sun setting on another adventure. Beautiful colours out there in the sky. Absolutely magic. Come to realise that I'm not quite in the groove for exploration or kicking around camping and otherwise. These trips that I do to an event. One thing that has come out of this trip back to the Mackie is come up with a few more things that I'm going to come back and look at. Another couple of campsites in an area that I haven't yet explored in these videos, and I haven't actually been to for 25 years or more. Looking forward to that. Possibly in the near future. I've got a lot of things on my near future list, so might be a little bit of a roll of the dice of what you get in the near future, because that's kind of how these things go. Again, thanks for watching, and I'm fizzing at the fact that I've been able to tick off the half marathon after all these years. So, see you on the next one, whatever the next one may be.